Hey everybody, this is your full body AMRAP workout. In terms of equipment today, you will need a set of medium and a set of heavier weights and an optional bench. Ideally, your bench goes on an incline, but if not, don't stress about it. We do have a warm up, so let's make our way down to the mat to get that guy started. Let's make our way laying down on the right side. We're gonna start with some floor rainbows, super simple. Knees pulled into the chest, arms are stacked. We'll take that top arm, draw a nice big rainbow all the way around the head, getting that nice twist. And then we go back the way we came, retracing that rainbow. Let's go 4 more on this side. You wanna try and keep contact with the ground the entire time. And we get that nice T-spine rotation by taking our focus with that arm. Let's go 2 more on this side. Really take your time warming up that chest and shoulder. Very nice. Before we go to the other side, we're gonna pop right on up into a side plank. I'm gonna grab my timer. So right side is down. You can do knees stacked or legs stacked. We're up in 3, 2, and 1. Holding it right here. So again, this is your first option. Option 2, you can bring 1 leg down. Option 3, both legs down. Lots of places to go with this. I just want you to pick something that feels attainable to you. We're halfway through. Make sure wherever variation you're taking, we're not sinking into that shoulder. So press the floor down, lift those hips up. We're gonna come down into our floor rainbows on the other side in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Let's head to the left side. So knees are stacked, arms are stacked out in front. We have those floor rainbows, 5 here, tracing all the way around, big twist. And we go back the way we came. Good, make sure you're not hitting anything around you. We got 4 more here. Now you might notice that one side feels a little tighter than the other. Totally normal. This is our moment to really identify those differences and make sure we're ready for our upper and lower body work today. You've got 2 more here. After this last one, we're going right into that side plank. So left arm down, pick your variation. We're all gonna pop up in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds right here. Good, checking in from head to toe. Make sure that that neck isn't craning down. So I want you to lift through your chin. We're gonna press the floor away, lift the hips up. Feet are stacked or knees are stacked, whatever variation you're going for. We have just about 10 seconds left. Good. Keep pressing the floor away. We're gonna flip onto the back for some bridges in 3, in 2, and 1. Bring it down. All right, single leg bridges. We're gonna go for 10 on each side. Let's start with the left foot on the floor, right leg in tabletop. Drive the arms down into the ground as we lift and lower. Good, I'm counting for us. If you don't like counting, you're just gonna keep moving till I say switch. This is 5, halfway. As you drive the hips up, let's think of pinching the inner thighs together, really finding that midline of support. 2 more. Last one here. Very nice, switch your legs right into the opposite side. We lift and lower. Make sure those arms are doing everything they can to support you. Drive them down into the ground. This is halfway, we got 5 more. Last 2, last 1. Very nice. Let's make our way standing. We're gonna go for a little superset just to warm us up a little bit more. Starting with a single leg deadlift. So I'm gonna give you 2 options here. Option 1 is without support. Hands are gonna be on the hips. We're going over for 1 and up for 1. I'm taking a nice deep bend in my supporting leg so I can sit back in my hips. If you need a little added support, grab the side of a chair, grab the wall, and you're gonna use that just to steady you, okay? We're gonna go 5 on each side. Right after that, we're gonna go right into some sumo extensives. So sumo means wide stance, toes out to the side. We're finding the bottom of our sumo squat. We're gonna take 6 little hops, staying low. right down into the ground, okay? If you don't like those hops, you can just hold it, and that's gonna be your hold instead. We're doing this 2 times through. So let's go to the single leg deadlifts first. We'll start with the left leg on the ground, right leg moving. We have 5 reps here. So we take that big inhale, exhale to push back up. Good, really dig into that big toe to find that midline of support. 2 more on this side if you're with me. We're going to 5 here. Again, if you need a little added support, wall, back of a chair, whatever you need. Let's switch, 5 more. Big inhale, exhale, push.
She's upset, she's going off about something that you said. She doesn't get your humor like I do.
After this 5th one, we're all gonna meet for those sumo extensives. So, again, wider stance, toes turned out. Let's all sink it down, find the bottom of our sumo squat. Good, so we wanna make sure as we're here, notice I've got my upper body on this diagonal, so I'm not gonna stay super upright. We still wanna stretch the hips back a little. We're gonna go for 6 little hops. Keep it low, let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, 30 seconds. Good work, we're gonna do that one more time. So, start to think about what went well in this first round. What can we kind of improve upon? It's our first day setting the baseline for every single one of these drills. So I want you to really think of today as your baseline. So for your single leg deadlifts, if you need to hold on to something, now's the time to clock that because we're just gonna keep adding on week to week, okay? Same thing with these sumo extensives. If that impact is too much, you're just gonna hold it down low and really get us prepped for our sumo squats in a moment, okay? Let's go for round 2. Left leg on the ground. Right leg moves, we have 5 reps here. Big inhale over, exhale up. Again, notice, I'm really pulling back into my hip. The only reason I can do that is because my knee is bending. So a lot of times with single leg deadlifts, I kind of see this, that's all low back. I want you to give your hamstring that slack to get into the glute. Once you hit 5, we switch sides. After this last one, we'll take a moment. Let's all get on the same page. We find the bottom of our sumo squat. We're gonna hold it. Good. Get this position nice and firm. We're going for our 6 little hops in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Done our warm up. Great job, everybody. Let's chat really quickly about the bulk of today's workout, because it's a little bit different from what we've done in a while. We're gonna do an AMRAP circuit right here. AMRAP stands for as many rounds as possible. So we're gonna work through 4 different exercises, and we're gonna try and get through as many rounds as we can in 15 minutes, okay? So we're actually gonna put a timer for 15 minutes on the clock, go through this together. If you have a bench, grab that. We're gonna use it for some chest pressing and to sit on for some curls. If it goes up on an incline, I would love to work on incline chest pressing, but again, don't overthink it. If you wanna do flat bench, if you wanna chest press on the floor, if you'd rather work on push-ups, we're gonna talk about all the different variations based on your enjoyment and your equipment, okay? So I'm just gonna get this guy set up. We'll come back and talk about her in a moment. First exercise is an RDL. So this is 1 weight in each hand. This should be your heavier weights. We're gonna shave the legs, butt goes back, push the floor away to stand. I'm squeezing my armpits down, keeping the weights nice and close. If you only have 1 heavy weight, you're gonna go to that single leg deadlift from our warm up, okay? Next exercise, we are doing an incline chest press if you have an incline bench. So we're up here, we are going 10 reps. Your weight is gonna depend on your strength. After that, oh, and if you don't have an incline, again, flat bench or floor. After that, we have a goblet sumo squat. Ideally, one of your heavy weights, holding it at the chest. We have that sumo stance, down and up, down and up. That should be accessible to everybody. Final exercise, as I've made a huge mess here. We're literally just gonna sit on a bench or chair. I'm gonna use the edge here. We're going bicep curls, okay? Arms nice and tight. These should be your lighter weights. So, we're gonna do 10 reps of everything. Super, super easy to count. If you are single-siding anything, let's go 5 and 5. So I think the instance for that would probably be the RDLs, or if for whatever reason you have to do a single arm chest press, anything like that, okay? You have lots of variations in here that you can play with. I will continue to repeat them as we go through the 15 minutes. Your goal is to just get as many rounds as possible, okay? So we're gonna put 15 minutes on the clock. Let's get our space set up and we'll get set for it. So, grabbing those heavy weights, we're gonna shave the legs. We bring it back, inhale, exhale up. We're going for 10. So that's gonna be your number at all times. I tried to make this as easy as possible to kind of follow and stick to. Now the good news is, I'm here doing it with you. So if you need help counting, you're just gonna shift with me. And you're doing as many rounds as I do, okay? If you are with me, we have 4 more. After this, we're going for that chest press. Very nice. Once you're done, you can take a breather, switch weights if you need to, and we're gonna go into our chest pressing. Again, incline, flat, or floor. It depends on your equipment, but if you have access to it, I'd love for us to work on incline. We're gonna go for 10 reps here. So we bring it down, scoop those shoulders underneath us, big inhale, exhale, press. Once you hit your 10, you're gonna bring it up. We're going into that goblet sumo squat. So this should be a weight that feels challenging to hold by the end of 10 reps, okay? We got those elbows locked in, wide stance, toes turned out. We're going for 10 here, our breath. Inhale down and back, exhale all the way up. Good. If this gets to be too much in goblet position, drop the weight low instead, okay? Our number here again is 10. Very easy to remember, harder to count when we get fatigued. After this, we're sitting for our dumbbell curls. Whew. All right. And if for whatever reason you'd rather stand, you can always stand. So palms are facing the front. If you'd rather bring the back of your bench up for more support, you can also do that. I'm too lazy for that. I don't got the time. Also, this bench hates me half the time. It's never gonna work with me. Good. Again, we're going to 10. Very nice. Once you're done there, it's up to you where you'd like to go. I mean, we're circling back to the RDLs, but this is where you get to really decide. Do you need to build in some rest? The more fatigued you get, the more rest you're gonna need. So I would say if you're feeling good now, let's push it. Especially for these bigger lifts. They're gonna start to get a little more fatiguing. Once you hit your 10, we're down for our bench. So, this is also gonna be a great day to figure out what weight should I be using? We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a moment, but we'll go into that chest pressing. We got 10 here. Very nice. All right, goblet sumo squat is up next. So, when we're deciding on weight for this, we kind of want to think about the why. This is part of our endurance program. AMRAP is typically for a little bit more of a cardio push. So we don't necessarily want to be picking a weight that's like our absolute 10 rep max. Meaning, at the end of 10 reps, you cannot do another rep, okay? I would say we want to be leaving about 4 or 5 reps left in the tank for every one of these exercises. The dumbbell curls, I think you can go a little bit closer to failure. The reason for that is because we're taking very minimal rest. So if you're starting in this first set, going to failure, and then you have to keep repeating it, it's not gonna go well, and your form's gonna suffer. When you're done those squats, we're going curls. So I would say use today to kind of be working at more like a 60-70% effort, because you'll find we still have 10 minutes left, okay? If you're with me, this is the end of round 2. We're gonna probably get in 4 to 5 sets here with very little rest. The rest is up to you. So we don't wanna be working the same way we would for hypertrophy or max strength. Great goals, just not the goal of this workout in this program. 2 more if you're with me. Now this guy, these curls, we can take them a little bit closer to failure or a little more fatigue. Because they're smaller muscles, we're sitting, it's super stable. It gets a little dicier with these big movements where we're hinging, squatting, and pressing weight overhead, okay? We're back to our RDLs. If you're with me, this is round 3. Again, this is gonna give you a great baseline of what weights you wanna use. If you wanna be playing around, if you got adjustable dumbbells like me, and you wanna keep playing, see where you can push yourself. Now's the day to figure it out. Whew, once you're done there, we're going chest press. The other thing you'll notice as we get further in, you're gonna need a breather. These are 2 really big compound movements together. Take 30 seconds if you need it, okay? That's why we've got the clock on the screen, so you can really gauge where you're at and what you need. Again, the goal over these 4 weeks is to get better at this program. It's gonna shift a little week to week, but it's meant to keep you progressing, but be constant enough that you'll be able to see how many more reps or how much more weight or rounds you can do. Once you're done there, we're going back to our sumo goblet squats. Take a moment, take a breath. Take a little dance break. We got 10 here. Really get specific with where our path is going. A lot of times with sumo stuff, I see it ending up more like a plie, and we get a lot of tension on the low back. I want you to almost think, you can do this over your bench, almost like you're trying to sit back on your bench, okay? So it's that nice in-between place between like a true squat and a true deadlift. If you're ahead of me, dumbbell curls are next. Woo. All right, this is where the heart rate should be climbing. We should start to be getting a little sweaty, where if you're like me, sentences should be a little harder to form. Good. Make sure we get that full extension at the bottom. If your weights start to get too heavy for these curls, I know my biceps look big. They are, but they're kind of for show. These 10s are feeling very heavy. So if you need to, you can always go to one weight, right in the center. All right? Once you're done with these, we're going back to the RDLs. You take a breather if you need to. All right. So if you're with me, this is round 4. Woohoo! Now the other thing you might notice is that as you move on through these rounds, you actually might need to drop weight. I've been talking a lot about play, add more as you go, figure out where your limits are. You might have found your limits right at the beginning. You might need to pull back as you get fatigued. Totally fine. With a workout like this, it's slightly brutal because it really is like you versus you. But the fun part about that is there's a lot of freedom, a lot of liberties you can take to make this work for you, okay? Once you're done here, it's the chest press. Take a breather if you need it. All right. And check in. I just said take a breather as we're working. Are you breathing? With our chest press, we want to inhale, pull the weights down. Exhale, push up, keeping that tension. Once you're done there, we're back up for those sumo squats. Great work, everybody. We have under 5 minutes left. If we really push, we could probably get in a whole 5th round. If you're with me. Whew. All right, those are getting brutal. Amazing. Great. Just where we want to be. We got our curls next, if you're with me. Whew. Great job. All right, y'all. Less than 4 minutes. Let's see what we can finish out. Now I keep pushing. I'm like, oh, let's get in one more round. Full round. We can do it. We can do it if you do not let your form suffer. So if you start going through those RDLs and just twerking and pulling, pull back. You have 3 more weeks to work on getting 5 full rounds or 6 full rounds or 3 full rounds, wherever you're at. I don't need you sacrificing form to get there. So again, if you need to pull back weight, if you need rest, I know I'm taking no rest here. That's because I'm trying to keep it demoing so you don't get lost. So do not think that you need to keep up with me. And if you're ahead of me, bravo, great job. After our RDLs is the chest pressing. Under 3. Set a goal for yourself right now. Let's see if we can hit it. Again, the most important thing is that we don't sacrifice our form, okay? Let's go for it. All right, we're getting there, home stretch. If you're with me, sumo squats, let's go for it. Try to keep it goblet hold if you can. Again, we're gonna be changing variations slightly week to week, so I'd rather you try and find the variation of today with a weight that's appropriate if you can. Less than 2 minutes. If you're on curls with me, let's go. And y'all, if you're at the end of a set right now and you'd rather keep it even, you're like, oh, I don't really want to go for just I don't know, 5 sets and then a few reps of another exercise, you can always break. You can always call it there. Again, we have one more little finisher or push after this, so I don't need you emptying the tank here if that's all you have left. Why are my biceps so weak? I don't know. 3 more. These are my internal thoughts now. Welcome to my brain. All right, if you want to keep going and you're with me, RDLs, we have under a minute. We have 49 seconds. Let's go. Do not rush. I just caught myself throwing my body forward. Do not sacrifice the integrity of movement, just to end on a clean note. Less than 30. Let's go, let's go. All right. We're so close to the end. I'm gonna see if I can get in just a few chest presses. We're all out of this. Less than 10. Let's go. Nice work, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Great job. All right. So now we know what we're working with. We can strike our bench. The only thing we're gonna need is either a medium or heavy weight, something you feel comfortable holding overhead for 15 seconds, and we will meet there. Quick little finisher here. This is gonna be cardio and core. So first exercise, we're gonna do a single arm overhead hold. You can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Either way, I want the palm flipped to the front. As we're here, the whole goal is to maintain a neutral spine. So again, this is our baseline. We're gonna be adding on to this week to week. We got 15 seconds on one side. We'll take 10 seconds to switch, 15 on the other. After that, we're gonna come right down into some pop jacks. So what this is gonna look like, impact version, we're tapping down, up, down, up, down. If you wanna take out the impact, it's gonna be a step side to side, okay? So we're gonna do 3 rounds here. 15 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds to recover, okay? 3 rounds. Let's go for it. Grab your weight of choice. We're gonna put 15 seconds on the clock. Let's all start with the right arm, okay? Here we go. Bring that weight up in 3, 2, and 1. Now, today is also a great day to figure out what weight you wanna use. I'm going for 25 pounds because we're not gonna be here long. We're gonna switch sides in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your time. We're gonna take a full 10 seconds to get to the other side, all right? We're all up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up and hold. Good. Keep holding right here. Again, we're gonna take a buffer to get out of it before our pop jack, so there's no rush. Find that neutral spine. We're gonna bring it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to the shoulder. Bring it down. Pop jacks in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 30 seconds here. So this is option 1 with the impact. Option 2, stepping out to the side. The goal here is speed, but good form. So if we're doing this every time and flopping forward, slow down. All right? Again, what's the point of today? Set your baseline. Set where you're gonna grow. You can't grow off crappy form. We got 3, 2, 1. Take 30. Woo! All right, round 2's coming up. Recover as much as you need to. What does that mean? Hands on the knees, sit down, sip of water, whatever makes you feel like you're ready to go for round 2. All right, we got 15 more seconds. Let's locate our weight, and we're gonna bring that guy up to the ceiling. Woo! Right arm starts. Bring it to the shoulder. We press it up in 3, 2, and 1. 15 here, hold it. Good. I'm bringing my shoulder down away from my ear, packing this shoulder. Nice work, nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rack it, take 10 seconds. We're gonna switch to the other side. Woo. Bring the weight up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Good work, everybody. So I've got my opposite arm out and I'm squeezing my fist to remind myself to stay tense through this movement. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Pop jacks, let's go. You only have 1 more round after this. Halfway, let's go, let's go. Now, if you commit to one version and you get fatigued, you have a second version. I'd rather you do that than take a full rest because we're all out in 4, in 3, in 2, 1. Take 30. Whew. All right, recover where you need to. 1 more round, then we're out of here. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Great job, everybody. So this is a really good workout in learning how to get uncomfortable, okay? Let's go. Right side, bring the weight up to the shoulder. It's up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, 15 here. It's not long. So really focus on finding that stacked spine. Straight line from wrist to ankle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got 10 whole seconds. Take a breath. Give it a shake. Bring it up to the left side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Hold it. Lock in. Once you're up here, you should feel set. Locked in from head to toe. Nice work, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. We're in those pop jacks. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. This is it. To the end. Keep it up, keep it up. Halfway. Push through. This is where you're gonna feel fatigued. You might slow down, that's okay. Keep moving. The goal is to not stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Ooh, great job, everybody. All right, we're gonna make our way into a laying down position on our back. And we're just gonna take a few moments to breathe here. Legs out long, arms out long. Let everything just flop open. In through the nose, out through the mouth. As we're here, laying like kind of like an anatomical figure, I'm going to take up space. So really owning the space that you can take up. I know a lot of times, like, especially for women in fitness, or women in general in the world, it's be small, be petite, be tiny. I want you to break out of that right now. Take up as much space as you can. Own the strength, the stamina, the endurance that you just worked for. Because that was hard. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, and own the space that your person takes up. Let's roll to one side. Use the hand to press us up. And we're gonna find one final breath all together. Take up that space, big reach up. Big exhale, pull it down to heart center, take it with you for your night. Make some noise.